Welcome to my channel. Let me ask you something. Are you learning English completely alone? No class, no teacher, no native speaker friends, just you, your phone, maybe your notebook, and a dream to speak fluently one day? If yes, don't scroll. Stay with me. Because this video is not just a lesson. It's a roadmap, a real, emotional, and powerful guide to mastering English, completely by yourself. I'm not going to give you the usual advice. No grammar rules, no textbook tips. I'm going to show you the methods that actually work, and by the end, you will believe not just that you can speak English, but that you're already on the path. Ready? Let's begin. Chapter 1. Master the environment, not just the language. Let me tell you something that most learners don't realize. You don't need to move to an English-speaking country to become fluent. You don't need to be surrounded by native speakers. You don't even need a fancy course or expensive tutor. What you truly need is an English-rich environment, and you can build that environment right now, wherever you are. Your home, your room, your phone, your daily life can become a mini English world. Because fluency doesn't come from big actions once in a while. It comes from small, daily moments that are repeated again and again. Think about a baby learning its first language. That baby doesn't study grammar. It just lives in the language. Every sound it hears, every word it listens to, every response it gets. That's what builds fluency. And you, even as an adult, can use the same power. You can live in English, even if you're the only English speaker in your house. So how do you do it? Let's start with your phone. Your phone is either your biggest distraction or your most powerful English teacher. Change your phone's language to English. Change your app settings. Follow English-speaking creators. Listen to English podcasts, even while walking. Watch English vlogs, but with intention. Don't just watch for fun. Watch and repeat. Watch and copy. Watch and absorb. When you scroll on social media, stop following random pages that don't help you. Follow English quotes pages, English storytellers, motivational English content. Let every scroll become a small step in your fluency. Your feed should feel like a classroom, not in a boring way, but in a natural, fun, immersive way. Now let's talk about your space, your room, your study area. Put English everywhere. Sticky notes on your mirror, vocabulary words on your wall, a mini whiteboard with a sentence of the day. Make English impossible to ignore. When you wake up, the first thing you see should be English. When you go to sleep, your last thought should be in English. Surround yourself so deeply that your brain has no choice but to start thinking in it. This is called passive immersion. You're not sitting down and studying, but your brain is still learning, absorbing, remembering. And that's powerful. Here's something else most people miss. Use your habits to create English triggers. For example, if you drink coffee every morning, make a rule. You can't take the first sip until you say one full sentence in English. If you use the elevator every day, that's your 30-second English talk time. If you check Instagram every evening, your rule should be, watch one English reel and repeat the sentences out loud. These small rules are powerful. Why? Because they connect your daily life with English. They make English your habit, not just your homework. And when something becomes a habit, fluency is no longer a dream. It becomes a lifestyle. And here's the part where everything changes. Your thoughts. Yes, your thoughts must switch to English. This is the highest form of environment building. Start small. When you're thinking about your day, do it in English. When you're planning what to eat, do it in English. When you're walking alone, talk to yourself in English in your mind. These thoughts become sentences. These sentences become fluency. Most learners wait to study before they use English. But that's like waiting for perfect weather before you go outside. Stop waiting. Start living in English. Don't study English for 1 hour. Touch English 10 times a day in small moments. Now maybe you're thinking, this sounds good, but will it really work? Let me tell you about one of my students. She lived in a small town in India. No English-speaking friends, no good school, just a cheap smartphone and a dream. Every day she followed these methods. She changed her phone language. She followed only English creators. She spoke to herself daily. And 6 months later, she was making full YouTube videos in English, alone, from her bedroom, no tutor, no partner, just her environment. And today she's teaching others. If she can do it, so can you. The truth is, your environment is your biggest teacher, but you have to build it. Don't wait for English to come to you. Bring English into your world, into your phone, into your habits, into your thoughts, into your space, into your life. When your environment changes, your brain changes. When your brain changes, your language grows. And when your language grows, your confidence becomes unstoppable. This is not magic. This is method. And this is only the beginning. Now take a breath. Because in Chapter 2, I'm going to show you how to become your own teacher. No class, no coach, just you and a powerful method that will train your fluency every single day. Don't miss it. Let's continue. Chapter 2. Become your own teacher, Fluency Loops Method. Now that your environment is ready, it's time to go deeper. Because building an English world around you is powerful. But now you must build something even stronger inside you. A system, a routine, a way to train yourself. If you're learning English alone, you have to become two people, the student and the teacher. And don't worry, you don't need a degree or a certificate to be your own teacher. What you need is something better. Consistency, patience, and a simple method that actually works. I'm going to give you that method today. It's called the Fluency Loop, and if you do it every day, even for 10 minutes, your English will transform in ways you never imagined. But before we start, let me ask you this. Have you ever watched an English video, repeated the sentences, and felt good for a moment? But later, when it's time to speak in real life, your mind goes blank. That's not your fault. That's the problem with passive learning. You're only consuming. But fluency doesn't come from consumption. It comes from production, speaking, repeating, correcting, and speaking again. Fluency is built like muscle. You need repetition and feedback. That's where the fluency loop comes in. It turns any video, any sentence, any audio into a full speaking practice with zero partner and zero pressure. Here's how it works. Step 1. Listen. Choose any English audio or video, a podcast, a speech, a movie clip, even a 30-second reel. But here's the rule. Don't just watch it for entertainment. Watch it with attention. Choose short clips, 30 seconds to 2 minutes, not long ones. You're not watching for fun. You're watching to train. Step 2, repeat. Listen to one sentence, pause, then repeat it out loud. Try to copy the same speed, same rhythm, same pronunciation. If the sentence is fast, play it slower. But don't move on until you've repeated it out loud, not just in your mind. Your tongue must move. Your mouth must feel the sentence. That's how your brain creates speaking memory. Step 3, record yourself. This is the moment that most learners skip, but this is where the magic begins. Open your voice recorder. Say the sentence you just heard. Record it. Then listen to it. Compare it with the original. Ask yourself, is my tone similar? Did I miss a word? Was my voice flat or confident? This is real self-feedback. This is where you stop guessing and start learning. Step 4, correct and repeat. If you find mistakes, don't feel bad. Smile, that's growth. Listen again. Repeat again. Record again. This is your fluency loop. Listen, repeat, record, compare, correct, repeat. 5 steps. Done daily, even with just 2 to 3 sentences, it will rewire your brain and unlock your voice. Because now, you're not just hearing English. You're producing it. You're shaping it. You're owning it. Here's a real story. One of my online students, a shy learner from Brazil, started doing fluency loops for 10 minutes every day. Just 10 minutes. No teacher, no speaking partner. Within 30 days, her pronunciation improved. Her confidence grew, and she stopped translating in her mind. Why? Because she stopped waiting for someone to help her and started helping herself. That's the power of becoming your own teacher. And if you're thinking, but I don't sound like native speakers, let me say this clearly. Fluency is not about sounding perfect. It's about being clear, being confident, and being free. Free from fear, free from silence, free from self-doubt. The fluency loop is not a magic pill. It's a daily workout. You will sweat, you will struggle, but you will grow. Now, I want to challenge you. Starting today, do the 7-day fluency loop challenge. Every day, take one short video or podcast. Choose 3 sentences. Follow the loop. Listen, repeat, record, compare, correct, repeat. That's it. Just 3 sentences a day. But do it for 7 days without a break. At the end of the week, record yourself speaking freely about any topic for 1 minute, and compare it with your day 1 voice. You'll be shocked. Your voice will sound stronger. Your English will feel more natural. Your pauses will be fewer. Your fear will be less. Because here's the truth. Your best English teacher is not out there. It's inside you. The voice that pushes you, the system that guides you, the habits that shape you. Every minute you spend training alone is building your freedom. Freedom to travel, to express, to connect, to dream. You don't need a classroom. You don't need approval. You need a method, a mindset, and a mirror. Speak to yourself. Train yourself. Believe in yourself. You don't need permission to become fluent. You just need practice. And now you have a system that works. Let me leave you with this. Every time you open your mouth and speak in English, even if you're alone in your room, even if your voice shakes, you are not just learning. You are becoming. You are building the future version of you, the fluent speaker, the confident communicator, the version that doesn't hide anymore. Keep going. And now, if this video gave you even one idea, one moment of belief, or one strategy that helps you, Then don't stop here. Subscribe to this channel, like the video, and comment below, "I am ready to master English alone." I read every comment and I'll reply to as many as I can, because you are not alone. Not anymore. This is your journey, and I'm walking with you. Let's keep learning. Let's keep speaking. Let's keep growing together.